family. My name is Vicki Dillard for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to give the video a big thumbs up, and share, share, share. Tell everybody you know that your sister with the curly braids, Vicki Dillard, is on now. Thank you so very much, family. Now, this goes without saying, but I have to say it. You all know that desperate times calls for absolute desperate measures. Let me say that again. You all know that desperate times calls for absolute desperate measures. And that would be the Democrat Party. Desperate, 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 desperate. Desperate to derail us, to trick us, to fool us into voting for them. And they're putting forth talking points by and through old dead black boule media that we are not listening to. All these has been back in the day, once used to be, thought I was somebody, individuals. It just, that dog don't hunt in this day and time. Now, I need you to watch this very, very brief clip of this, who's considered to be really in the minds of the black grassroots, you know, a part of that old dead black media that means that they're D1 and not B1. When we say D1, that means they're Democrat first, not B1, which B1 is shorthand for black first. That means that it's not about what a party you associate with, political association that you have, socioeconomic category that you might be in, your religious organization that you might be in, or any other such label. We don't let those things divide us. If it's something that is pro-black, that is good for the masses of black folks, that's our priority. Not I'm Republican, I'm Democrat. No. And so the moment you start pushing the Democrat label and their agenda over the well-being of black folks, and we have to start looking at you funny. Watch this very brief clip of one Miss Karen Hunter from the Karen Hunter Show. Watch this.
And today, the Biden administration canceled another $7.7 billion in student loan debt. And if you got your student loan debt forgiven, take it to the social media and say, thank you, Biden administration, because that's how it happened. $7.7 billion in outstanding loans to the federal government. I appreciate this. So far, the Biden administration has approved $167 billion in relief. Now, if you're not one of those people, you still got student loan debt. Did you apply? Did you do the did you follow the instructions? And there's another plan coming. Another 30 million borrowers are going to be also debt canceled. I love this. He has figured out a way around the nonsense. Now,
Family, did you hear her tell us about the student loans and stuff, that we need to be thankful and go to social media? Publicly, we need to be thanking Joe Biden. Then she did list some other things. I didn't play the rest of that clip from that segment, family, because just know she listed some other things. You heard her very briefly tell you, for those of you that didn't get that benefit, did you fill out the forms right? She said something to that effect. She said some other stuff like she wants us to be grateful for all that Joe Biden has done for us. And if we come to the conclusion that that was nothing, and it wasn't just for us, it was for everybody else, then you start to receive their wrath. Ma'am, we're not, that dog don't hunt. That dog doesn't hunt. We're not even moved by that. These are things to make the old dead black media, folks like her and Roland Martin and others think, and Joy Reid and Don Lemon and all them, Tiffany Cross, Angela Rye. Some of them folks have been rejected by the Democrat Party. They've been fired by the Democrat Party. They've been fired by the Democrat-leaning news organizations and entities, and they still, some of them subtly and some of them not so subtly, some of them very blatantly and boldly, are still pushing that Democrat agenda, and we're just not going for it. How about doing what we tell you to do? Cut the check. How about that? You know what we want. You're discussing it. You all are pushing these little reparation studies and all this other kind of stuff. You're trying to derail us by the studies so that you can still get us to the poll and not do anything. It's not working. We see you know how to cut the check for hundreds of billions of dollars for Ukraine with no studies. We see you know how to give money and resources and redirect resources that was already in the government without the need for congressional legislation just for the Asian Pacific Island community that's known as AAPI. So no studies. We know that you knew how to fly the white Afghans over here and give them resources. No studies. You receive Ukrainians into America also and give them tangibles and benefits. No studies. You assisted tangibly, economically, legal and illegal immigrants to the United States. No studies. So we're not even going to waste our breath. We're going furniture shopping. What you mean furniture shopping? Because a whole lot of black folks I know talking about sitting on the couch. And some of them want to do it in style. My name is Vicki Dillard, beloved. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it below. Be sure to check out my spiritual supernatural monthly mastermind school at VickiPlanet.com. That's my website, VickiPlanet.com, VICKIPlanet.com. And of course, be sure to share this wonderful broadcast here from African Diaspora News Channel. I can't wait to see you again.